What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are back with the Sea Ice Challenge. Doing some smelting, which ain't great since the batteries are taking a crap right now because there's no wind, but we need the steel. I need to double wall a bunch of this stuff over in this general area. Oh, there's a slaver. We'll never make it there, I don't think. We could try, but... Beep, beep. Oh, man. No, there they go. We never would have made it. Unless you're there when they show up. It's just not a thing. Anyway, I've tweaked my sound settings a bit. I also want to get going on some form of space over here. Let's see, it's the actually warmest day of the year here. I'm thinking about going and doing some of these just to get out of my shelter for a little while. Be nice to have those done by the end of summer. It's also the warmest part of the day. Let's go ahead and reconnect that. She is going to have to go on site after this, I'm sure, though she's probably going to try to go do that. Oh, so I have her restricted to the base area, so there's that. Alright, so let's go inside warm for a minute, because we have minor hypothermia once again. I should start smelting outside, or maybe at least in this space, but I don't know. It's just one more thing, right? There's going to be more babysitting. Alright, so let's unrestrict, and there we go. Let's see how this goes. We do have a slight alcohol tolerance going on, which I hope to get to a full-blown raging alcoholism before the end of the game. We'll see if we can do some psychoid at some point. Alright, we're not going to do any more deconstruction. Just haul those back, and then we'll get you warm, and then we'll get all these done. We clearly can do it with little issue here. What are we at? Minor 23%, not a problem. If you don't go inside, I'm going to have to force you to, indeed. Yeah, I should probably put my research back in there, but I'm hoping to gather up all the steel here. So we've managed to get 142, which isn't terribly impressive, but there are knives and stuff laying about that we can smelt as well. And I'm trying, like, the main base will eventually be here, but I need to get all this stuff moved out. But I also, in the meantime, need to keep a warm place for her. So it's not the easiest thing to work around here. We don't need that crappy club. She is up and about as well. I think we grabbed everything we cared about. There's some carcasses near the base that we can deal with, but... yeah, that's everything except for these, so the slag laying around near the base. Da-da-da, this is my day and night. I'm thinking about getting back into some Civ 6 here just for a break. But these are some of the funnest playthroughs I do, so we'll stick it out. Oh, you got the serious, did you? Gear. Drop. Inside warm. Come on, no frostbite. It seems like if your skin is covered, you don't get the frostbite the same way as was previously the case. And that was the middle of the night, too, so it was kind of a dumb time to go do that, but we made it without any issues, so. I don't know. Oh, we should cook up some meals. I guess we can eat the packet survival meals. Be nice if we could get some form of event that would grant us some veggies. Or maybe a space trader. That'd be great, too. Can't really complain too much about it. I can only let her do one of these at a time. She'll try and get brazen. She's way more cavalier with herself than I am with her health, I'll tell you that. Bring it back. I'd really like to make a butcher table to get the most bang for my buck out of this stuff. Not sure I mentioned it. I did adjust the audio settings again, so things should be a little better at this point. It would also help if I'd set up a consistent recording space and situation, because I'm all over the place here. Especially when the beers start flowing on RimWorld night. But there you go. Alright, I think we're going to be alright, and this will be the last of it. Then we can focus on getting the rest of that stuff smelted up. Carry on with our building. What are you doing? Consuming pemmican. I don't think that's such a wise play right there, friend. So, we need to get some section of this built. We're going to need more power as well, because fueling the light, the grow light, is going to be problematic. Maybe some more batteries also. Let's see, what's our grid look like? Pretty minimal at this point. No, don't do that. Either way, I splurged on this wall light. I like that it's like actually in between. Interesting. Not many things exist in between the lines in this game. If you're a modder, you know what I mean by that. Right now, we could totally be... Wait, where are you headed? Oh, burying people. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's get that mess cleaned up. We got this purple-born guy passing through the area. Doesn't have anything fantastic on. But we will get a bow we can sell at some point. The off chance anybody from space comes by looking for a bow. He's doing alright. He's about halfway across. He's not going to make it. He's going to slow down here momentarily. There's been some commentary about zone snow removal. Yeah, no reason other than that's just not something I do a lot in RimWorld. So, total oversight on my part, friends. So I will get that added as well, per my comment. There, that's a little better anyway. Born, you're not gonna do it. Oh, he's gonna go down. Sadly, he's gonna be way down here. I don't know. He's got a poor bow, but I guess at this point, beggars can't be choosers. This should be the last of those items to smelt, but we do have plenty of knives and stuff laying around. There he is. Oh, he did leave me some food too, so that alone is worth running out there. Not when we've been outside for a little while, though. Let's go inside for a quick minute. Warm ourselves up. Shut this off for the sake of the batteries, which are actually doing fantastic right now. Alright, and now you can go. Bam. Perfect timing. See, I don't even need to check her exact degree at this point. What was that about? He was alive when we got there. That's dog Shiza. She's hungry, but she's actually holding food in her hands at the moment, so his food should give us a little bit more to play with. Alright, let's get this kicked back on. So, we do have a heavy SMG that's pretty well worn out. So, details. Clear all. I'm going to add individual items here that I don't want to get overzealous because we may lose something we really want later. It's just crazy how the batteries take a total poop. Okay, quest expired, and then we can rescue Kuzkin. There's a waster. We could certainly take a waster with our awesome weaponry and our decent shooting ability. What is an 8 considered? That is considered an employable professional shooter. That's fantastic, right? I'm going to not do the bolt action. We do have a good revolver. So I'm going to add revolver to that as well. And we'll do that twice because she's already on that bottom job. See? Let's add auto pistol too. One thing at a time, man. Alright, so I'm going to flesh it out. We might as well use the stone since we have so much of it. If we end up running out, whatever, I can just flip the steel for the meantime. And then it's fine. I'm going to reinstall the research bench. So it's just something to do when she's trapped inside. Just to pass those days. I don't know why she would uninstall that and then not carry it out, but there you go. And it takes a fair amount of babysitting at this point, so we are going to go for hydroponics. So in terms of how much steel we have, 362. It's not going to be nearly enough. We're going to do the best we can. So we should be able to get a bedroom, some hydroponics going. The hopeless refugee. I'm just going to ignore that, Nails. You can wander about on your own, friend. You have our hands full. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have built all this stuff out of steel. I just needed something quick. And, well, needless to say, I got it. But we need another bulk goods trader. Somebody to come along that can give us some additional material. Not that we really have a lot of silver at this point. We did pick some up off the ice. Not nearly insufficient quantity, though. Let's double check our current colony wealth. 21,519 and 43. Pretty legit. Oh, those are tox grenades. Pure trash. Where is this thing at? I wonder if I can reinstall it to kind of get a better... I guess once somebody shows up, we can reinstall it and then Or sell stuff, reinstall it at the bottom, sell stuff again. Alright, you have to go back inside now, lady. We had a vagabond show up. That's going to give us something else to smell. Looks like a Neanderthal based on that jaw. Indeed. Well, how are you faring in this weather, Neanderthal? Ah, you'll be just fine. On your way then, friend. How am I faring in this weather? Not fantastic, but there you go. Okay, see, this is very bad. This we need to install here, and then we need to stay inside until this ends. And hopefully we're not too cold when we get in there. This is the downside, so you stay inside warm for... Oh yeah, we're actually totally fine giving her gear. And how long is that going to burn for? 20 hours, so... Yeah, Eclipse, big whip. We wait it out. You know, one fire is keeping it right around 48 Fahrenheit, 9 Celsius in there. Can't complain too much about that. We're still researching smithing. Do we have to research hydroponics? We did, okay. Alright, there we go. So uninstall. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt your meal there, friend. And you may go to base area and get that out of here. So we'll build all this. I think I actually have to put some down in here too. I don't know how to double wall against my own inside area that I have going on here. None of this is ideal. This is simply where we ended up. I'm trying to pre-plan a base, but let's see. Health, minor, back inside for you. Bio for construction. She's actually made it to level 7. Barely peeked over it, but there you go. And yeah, there were some people saying this challenge wasn't possible because her starting construction skill was too low, but I think we got past that hurdle, so I'm not going to complain too much. When this is all said and done, I'm going to back this wall up to be equivalent to where this one lay. Let's see, sure, we got that. So it'll go out 2 more from here, and then that'll be it. Maybe I'll leave a little bit more, but I'm going to try and leave some extra space in here so I can put a roof and shovel snow. That's been recommended in the comments a few times. And I get it, but early times in this game are desperate times, and you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, what's next? Let's just jump into machining. What's her intellectual level? She was pretty crap with that, too, for a while. I think she started maybe a 2. Not great, but now we've come along. I really need a door on this side of the base, too, if we're gonna be pulling this stunt, but... all my doors are north and south, and then over here. But this is gonna be hydroponics, so we don't really want to dink that up too bad. So I think what I'm going to do is just slowly keep working heaters into here until I can keep this space and this space at a good heat. And then we'll go from there. Because if we can keep the bedroom and the plant area warm, we'll be golden. I do... Oh, there's a slave ship, you say. Let's call him if you're not frozen. Well, let's call him regardless. I tried to put another... Oh, she's drunk or something. Meals, components, meds. There's a Duber. You can have that. I'm going to dump the wake up for now. I'm going to try and just get rid of everything I can. And then... let's... There's a bow, but I don't think these guys would buy a bow anyway, so it doesn't much matter. Where is my little Dilio? It's right there. So I'm going to shift it down here. Will it cancel that? I don't know if I can get power to it there. So I have to double check before I commit. Needs to go like that'll be fine. Move it. The things we do to get by in this game. Frag grenades. I'm gonna keep those, I think. Oh, a flak jacket is totally smeltable, isn't it? Smeltable. Where's that little indicator at? I believe I'll have to double check the smelter maybe. I believe it is though. I'm gonna hold off on that. There's a sash I get 20 cents for, which doesn't even amount to $1. But hey, it's gone, and that's just what matters sometimes. Frag grenades, beer. I'm gonna keep the beer too. So is there anything I want to buy? Yeah, there's really not. We got nothing out of that. Geez, what was the question? Whether I can smelt. Let's see, where there's no great spot for this either, but it actually probably can't connect to full power there. So cancel that. Alright, so there you go. You can indeed smelt flak apparel. For now, I'm going to leave it off. She wants to sleep, which is just fine. I had like 3 or 4 books. I only have one now. No idea where maybe you read them and they disappear. Not sure. Alright, let's see what we get for this. It's not... oh my god, we might have got quite a bit. It's hard to tell, but either way. Should probably go inside, not be trying to build right now. Alright, I'll let you do that, but then you have to go inside. Construction botched. Ooh, ouch. And took some frostbite. Not too bad though. It's a little left foot frostbite. Ouch. Well, now we're going to research for a little while. That's a pretty significant frostbite. Not super stoked on that, but need to keep working. Yeah, the door situation sucks. I know. We'll rework it when we get some of this main stuff done. Getting a few degrees warmer in this area than it is outside. I don't think it bleeds through 2 layers. I don't know. Maybe it does. How much steel did we end up with? 380. That's decent. So let's just start planning some stuff here. Oh, we didn't even roof that over yet. That's alright. Oh, we're fully healed all of a sudden. Ah, look at that. Fantastic. So we have, just in the things I've... oh, you don't say, huh? 2 archers. It's intriguing. It's kind of free stuff. Imps. Hyperweave's worthless. What is this book? Reading this book might actually cause a mental break. I'm intrigued though. Let's go for it. Bring your imps, people. I need her to finish some of this construction too. Also, whenever these imps show up, I need to be ready to defend my situation here. I think I'm gonna have to 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. I don't know if I need one there. I guess we'll just build out and see what happens. I need something to build decent floors out of too. At some point, pretty nice carpets would be ideal, but we're gonna start growing what we can. I really have to go for cash right now. You don't make nearly as much cash in 1.5 as you did in the previous versions of this. Oh, that is phenomenal. It's kind of a ways away, but I think if we go during the warmest part of the day, we'll have no problems getting there and back. We don't have to go through the water. No, we'll be fine. And of course, it's a heavy snow or a hard snow, but I'm just going to keep her inside until like 1 p.m. and then we'll scoot on out. Alright, of course she wanted to eat right away. Let's just make sure we're not cold when she tries to leave here. Well, mentally we're doing okay until we start reading this GD book, and then watch the imps will show up right here with fire bows and we'll get owned. That'd be fantastic. That is a tough one. It's not going to be terribly close, but we're at risk here. In high summer, that wouldn't be a big deal. We're going to have to abandon this mission when she gets close and just run inside here. And go. Ah, yeah, we did fine. But I don't want to risk any permanent injury. She's sleeping, so it doesn't really matter here. Alright, alcohol tolerance issues wore off as well. Okay, that's built. We did get another quest here. So, a desperate refugee. Why are they always desperate refugees? Except for possible future or no thanks. Oh, we're going to start building hydroponics bays, apparently. I cannot afford to flub that. Well, please leave me a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I love you all, and I'll see you next time.